March 28th, 2020, Banner University Medical Center, Tucson, Arizona.
That's an inmate, huh? You got the sheriff van following behind him. That's a sheriff deputy.
An inmate from a nearby jail is being transported to the emergency room.
Last video was horrible, guys. These security guards over here, let's see if we can get them on here. These guys called the police, tried to get us trespassed from public property, and now they seem to be just standing down.
The audio you hear is from a live stream I was watching from one of the YouTubers with me up on the corner, Pigs Under Pressure.
It's really weird what's going on with this
Mexican beer bug.
How much security they have with security dogs and calling police for people with cameras, just trying to notify public of where they can get tested at. Freeman wants me to ask a few questions. As far as the testing goes, he wants people with no underlying symptoms tested. He wants to know why they're not being tested. And we got some drive-up testes coming on us here.
Pigs Under Pressure was out here a few days ago and he was bullied off of the public easement by Tucson police officers. Today there's another media outlet here working on a photo shoot for a propaganda piece.
Here comes security.
It will be interesting to see if they pick and choose which media they allow to be out here today.
So we're not on the property, correct?
That's the property.
They consider this dirt property, but the street is not dirt.
So this media
So stay
outlet.
on the street, be okay?
They asked to come in and report. Then they talked to like the PR rep.
Right.
Anybody come here and get tested, or do you have to have symptoms?
It's not a test, it's the emergency room. So they're just getting screened before coming into the emergency room, depending on what they see.
Do you have to be sick to get screened, or anybody gets screened?
Do you guys have a
Beer bug?
unit here?
I don't know about anything. I don't know about anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just do the security and try to help people when they need to get places and whatnot. But I do know that it's an emergency room, and this just tries to help, keep everybody safe, patients and employees.
Absolutely. Yeah, we were just wondering because we really some of us are doing stories on
Mexican beer bug.
We didn't know how you guys were working it here.
Like I said, if you want, I can try and get the phone number for you guys to call if you want to actually be able to talk to somebody like their PR reps. But
Oh yeah, sure, that'd be awesome.
I can't do anything or answer any real questions like that.
All right.
I do know that they did ask me if you guys could just leave the helipad area. So I guess.
So when I checked the county records, it looks like the hospital annexed this road right here, but not.
No idea. I don't know about anything.
Right. Well, that's why I'm informing you, but not this road right here. So this road is still public,
Okay.
and then this one right over here is not.
Okay.
So, yeah, like I said, because I saw these guys were out here the other day.
If that's true and all, then I guess I can't stop you from recording if you're in the road.
Right.
But like on the dirt.
Well, no, there's a public easement along every road. I mean, even if you own. So, another example, I own property, and we had a sidewalk out in front of our property. Now, our property actually went to the curb. So we owned the yard, the sidewalk, and then there was actually a grass area between the sidewalk and the curb. We owned all of it. We had no right to tell people that they couldn't walk on the easement on the sidewalk. Right, and so the easement on the side of the road, and honestly, I didn't check how far the easement is in this area. I mean, sometimes it's 6 feet, 8 feet. I mean, it's different everywhere. But I think that we can probably pretty reasonably say that, from that road to the fence is probably a pretty reasonable easement.
Right. So then the other thing is like with patients in and out, that's a HIPAA violation report.
Okay, let me give you a little bit of schooling on the HIPAA law right here. It has nothing to do with me, my camera. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with the patients and the doctors.
It's actually, yeah, it's.
They are in charge of complying with the HIPAA laws, not us. They have to protect the patient's names. They have to protect the patient stuff. So it doesn't fall on the responsibility of us. It's their responsibility.
How would they protect the patients from
Go inside, figure out, put a tent up, put a big blind up, put a block wall up.
And the truth is,
they can do it any way they want.
the truth is they probably don't actually have private information right there that I could even zoom in and see. You know what I mean? And they know that. The doctors know what HIPAA is, and they know what they are and aren't supposed to do. And
I know you've heard
I can,
that from them.
Like I said, just doing what I'm asking.
I get it, man.
I got it. Thank you for.
I was just trying to inform you so that way you're better, you know.
Educated.
I get it. They tell you to do something, and you're like, well.
You're doing your job.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, this is the car. Watch out.
Got a new school over there? Yeah, they can be here, but we can't.
Yeah. They said they got. He said they got permission.
With the masters? Go get a phone number. We can call and get permission. I don't want permission from my masters. I want to film my masters without their permission.
These people come up to go into the emergency room and they get pre-screened outside.
So we were under the impression that this was a beer bug testing site. That's not actually what this is for. It's simply a pre-screening for those coming into the emergency room for purposes other than the beer bug. The reason I have to call it the beer bug is because certain words flag videos and get them shadow banned to make sure only certain approved stories about the beer bug get out.
Sound famous again, huh?
Alright. Step over here. You've already talked it over. I know, then you need to go that way then. And if we've already talked, you know you need to go that way. We talked. We went that way.
Right.
So you guys call that number, you might be able to get in touch with somebody.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
This is public property. This is. So is this.
It's an easement.
There's an easement on
So
it.
he just said that the road is public property, but the easement is
18
not.
feet from the center line, but it's safe to say the fence is where the easement ends, because every street has a place you can walk along the side too, and where they put utilities.
Appreciate you, man.
Okay. I've got the, but let's find out here. 124 dispatch.
Oh, when you guys drop your cable? That's fine. Thank you. Go ahead and call. Go ahead and call.
So he just said that this road is public, but that the side of the road is not. And so I think what he's saying is you have to stand in the road.
Yeah.
Now, everywhere you go across the entire country, every single public road has an easement along the road.
They said this is just as pre-screening, but they wouldn't answer me as far as if you showed symptoms to come get tested or if anybody could get tested. They wouldn't answer that question.
The entire nation is under some type of quarantine orders, and people are being told that social distancing is a must, and even being cited and arrested for failing to remain 6 feet away from other people. None of these folks are obeying any of the orders.
So he said go ahead and call, so they're calling the police right now.
They're calling.
Not only that, but after coming out and specifically acknowledging that we are on public property, they still call the police to come and have us removed.
We're on public property, on a public easement, trying to just, get the story about what's going on out here. The only thing that I'm able to get is from mainstream media. I mean, I've never trusted mainstream media. I'm not saying they're lying. I'm not saying that they're telling the truth. I'm just saying I believe that we need individuals who don't have something in it, don't potentially have some motive to tell a lie to gather information. As it is, when we go out and we record in public places, they arrest us all the time for doing something that we can legally and lawfully do. And so when we're under these conditions where they're saying they're not even pretending that we have rights, that changes the game up quite a bit, right? We don't have rights in the first place. And that's what I've really been trying to show people. But at the point where they're not even pretending to hold up the illusion that you have rights, and the majority of the public are okay with it because they think that it's for their safety. So we've got this other news crew over here, and they're allowed to be here. And I mean, you want to talk about bias, being biased towards different media outlets. This is it right here. Oh, they're just doing a photo shoot.
If Mexican beer bug
is so dangerous and non-essential businesses need to be closed, why, when I was on my way here from Texas, did I see a ton of traffic stops for petty traffic violations, whether it's speeding or failure to signal. Cops walking up and making contact with individuals over petty traffic violations. If the threat is so real, I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it seems as if they're forcing the public to change their way of life based on the threat while the government changes nothing. Shut down your businesses. All your private businesses, shut them down. You guys can't go to work, you can't make money. Oh, don't worry. Daddy will give you money. Daddy will give you money. The government will take care of you. Just do as we say and stop working. Stop producing. Stop being productive.
Over an hour later, Tucson police officers have arrived and have conspired with hospital security to remove journalists from the public easement by threat of violence. We've been listening to and recording the radio traffic the whole time. They've confirmed multiple times that the journalists are standing on public property, but they agree to remove them anyways. They even ask for multiple extra units to assist, stating that they don't think the journalists are going to be cooperative.
So we've got the security team talking to this one officer now. I can't tell how many are cops and how many are security.
When they begin to move in, many of us will split up. There's also Pima County Sheriff behind us in the parking lot. As they move in, it appears they may be trying to corral us, and so some of us split off to the sides.
Here they come.
During the hour that we've been here, only 3 individuals have come to the ER, including the prison inmate in the ambulance. Due to the martial law-like conditions that we're under, and courts being closed, it's unlikely that if anyone here gets arrested, that they'll get out of jail anytime soon. We've all agreed that we'd do our best to get a story, but walk away when the threat of violence became real.
10-4!
Can you run the suspect? I put a rental on that building. Camera, Richard. Freeman will be clearing the interior negative zone. 32 advised. He's coming. 40.
Due to radio traffic, we are aware that they intend to arrest anyone who does not obey their unlawful orders.
You're right, I'm 32. Give us 32. We're rainfall A out of the south. Yeah, we're there, so it's 40.
Hey, bitch!
The security guard that you saw speaking and waving his hands is the one that specifically said earlier that he knows these guys are on public property. While police often make mistakes out of ignorance, all of these folks here have made it perfectly clear, either in person or over the radio, that they know they are intentionally and willfully violating the rights of these journalists.
Can you patch it through to me?
We got Pima County Sheriff behind us, and now they are going to...
There's a gang motherfucker now. This looks like they're going to try to wrap us up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
This doesn't look very good.
Due to the way that they patiently waited for more backup, and with the Pima County Sheriff behind us, it looked as if they were moving in to try to arrest every single one of us.
Can you copy 65 checkout? Good. 2305 West Roosevelt, number 826.
This is called the pig walk, guys. Walking your pig. Walking your pig.
But while keeping your social distance.
Pigs while you're keeping your social distance. That's exactly right.
Just for clarification, sir, did you hear what we explained to that?
No, I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it?
I heard part of it. They're saying you're claiming that this street is private and that.
Behind you is the helipad for the hospital. Therefore, it is part of the hospital's controlled property.
But the road is public access.
Correct.
But the road is public access.
Correct.
But the road is public access.
Correct. And if you were standing in the roadway, you'd be blocking a thoroughfare.
Yeah.
Public property.
Every road has an easement, guys.
Public property is over there.
Every road has an easement.
Thank you.
No, I'm not done. Every road has an easement, so the easement.
Sergeant Lansdale, 53365.
I need. Hey, sir, your name and badge number? You guys got cards? I'm talking to him.
We want one from all of the police. We need one from all of the police.
Everybody?
You guys were all blocking the roadway, so we don't want to hear none of that shit back this direction.
Dude, no one's coming.
You just kicked us off the side.
You just told us we couldn't stand on the fucking dirt.
Yeah, make up your mind. Either we can or we can't.
Okay, so what happens if we were to come back on this property? What you gonna do if we come back? Because this is legal, right?
Yeah, it is.
Walk of lane.
Walk of lame. I like that. Walk of lame.
They're saying that because this is a helicopter pad and they own both sides of the street is private property.
Guys, this story was brought to you by a number of individuals who came out to help. I will put links to all of their YouTube channels in the description. Please go check out their channels and see some of their awesome content. Present with me on this day was Tuck Police Suck, Pigs Under Pressure, Pig Watch PUP, El Charo Negro Justice, Clash with Bao, and Tucson Lori. Tucson has an excellent team of government accountability activists and they are all worth checking out.